Welcome to Hub City TV, a USM student news magazine production. We're your source to what's happening around the Pine Belt. I'm your host, Malaysia Peters. In this week's show, you may be able to get a high school diploma and an associate's degree all at once. And in sports, the Lady Eagles basketball team keeps hope alive in the WNIT. But first, it's that time of the year again when you can find fresh local produce at the farmers market. From the ground to the town, the Hattiesburg Farmers Market is back in full swing, offering fresh and homegrown foods made right here in the Pine Belt, allowing residents to have access to homegrown seasonal produce every Thursday. One of the main goals of the market is to promote health and wellness the natural way, and that is exactly why USM Farmers Market Manager Christina Foreman comes here.
One of the things for health, you can talk to the actual person who grew those vegetables. You can ask them, hey, did you put any pesticides on this? How did you manage your crop? So you know exactly what happened from a seed to when it grew and was harvested.
Since most of the farmers present at the market are from the Pine Belt area, this gives buyers the luxury of having fresh spring produce at their fingertips. While one may not be able to distinguish between this homegrown tomato and this one imported off of a truck, farmers say the difference lies within the taste. Health-conscious eaters aren't the only ones who benefit from the farmers market. Pete Smith from the Indian Springs Farmers Association says all that he doesn't sell today will go to those in need.
Somebody can use it. The Lord bless us, we get it. So we share it with someone else.
The market will be open every Thursday from now until October from 3 until 6 o'clock. Fresh food or fast food, most of us tend to take the easy route. But in our next story, reporter Nikki Smith tells us the benefits of eating healthy.
Anyone whose daily commute runs through Hardy Street may be tempted by the convenience of the rows of flashing fast food signs. Although the simplicity of wheeling through a drive-thru is appealing, local garden owner Lee Henderson touts the benefits of fresh, homegrown foods.
Henderson says in order to process foods, a lot of the nutrients are cooked out to extend its shelf life for 6 months to a year. This is why he recommends fresh vegetables instead, because they tend to be more vitamin and nutrient dense.
The South is known for its farm-to-table produce and fresh food. Many local farmers markets are stocked with these nutrient-packed items.
Purchasing fresh food is just the first step. The key to eating healthy is all in how the food is prepared.
Dietitian Virginia Smith encourages others to create dishes with fresh vegetables.
So for example, you could do some fresh fruits and vegetables for a side dish, and you could do apple slices with a peanut butter dip or a Greek yogurt dip, or you may even want to do sliced cucumbers, carrots, broccoli, or celery and dip them in a low-fat ranch.
According to CDC, those who eat more fruits and vegetables lower their risk of disease, such as diabetes and heart disease.
Recent studies show that cholesterol no longer plays a role in heart disease. For years, doctors recommended food like beans and eggs to reach healthy cholesterol levels. Labels on food items advertise guaranteed lower cholesterol and heart-healthy advantages. Now, though researchers say cholesterol levels no longer determine heart health, LPN Darlene Lott says cholesterol is something the body produces on its own, and food intake won't change that. While diet fads offer ways to improve health, Lott says the best way to keep your body in shape is exercise and water intake. Are you and somebody you know thinking about running in a 5K? Hub City TV reporter Haley Wally provides tips for playing it safe while crossing the finish line.
These are not toys. Leave it alone.
With many 5K races on the horizon, it's important to know how to cautiously train for marathons and short runs. JCJC athletic trainer Gary Stroud gives pointers on what to do.
Have your plan, know what you're going to do running, but make sure that if you're trying to compete that you're eating the right things to give you the fuel in your body that gives you the energy to run.
And tips on what not to do.
Just don't sit there and drink a bunch of energy drinks prior to.
As well as when to start preparing.
If it's on Friday or Saturday, that your preparation needs to begin that week as far as really the fluid you're intaking, the food you're intaking. The training begins before that.
Implementing proper stretching can also prevent injuries. A common exercise technique for runners is the runner's stretch. This is a beginner's level hamstring stretch. By placing one foot forward, bending the opposite knee, and placing your hands on the top of your foot, you can stretch your hamstring and reduce complications from running. Newcomer to the running scene, Laura Catherine Dawson, says the trick is morning workouts.
Try to do it earlier in the day so it's just over with and I don't have to think about it.
And staying hydrated.
Drink a lot of water.
Keep an eye out for upcoming 5Ks in your area. Reporting for Hub City TV, I'm Haley Wally.
Coming up after the break, we investigate the possibility of a band fraternity returning to the USM campus.